அன்பார்ந்த மாணவர்களே, இந்த வீடியோவில் +2 கெமிஸ்ட்ரி யூனிட் 7 கெமிக்கல் கைனெட்டிக்ஸ் என்ற பாடத்தில் ரேட் லா அண்ட் ரேட் கான்ஸ்டன்ட் மற்றும் மாலிகுலாரிட்டி போன்ற பகுதிகளை காண உள்ளோம். First about rate law and rate constant. We have just learned that rate of the reaction depends upon the concentration of reactant. Now let us understand how the reaction rate is related to concentration by considering the following general reaction. XA plus YB gives product. For this reaction, how to write a rate law? You see, rate law for the above reaction is generally expressed as rate is equal to rate constant K into concentration of A to the power M into concentration of B to the power N. You see, the number of moles X and Y are not found here. Okay, according to law of mass action, here we have to get concentration of A to the power X, concentration of B to the power Y. Like that only we have to get according to law of mass action. But that is not correct one. The rate actually it depends upon the concentration of reactant to the power. Sometimes these numbers are obtained from experiment only, not from the stoichiometry equation. The value of M may or may not equal to X and value of N may or may not equal to Y. Where K is in this expression, K is proportionality constant called rate constant. The value of M and N represent the reaction order with respect to A and B respectively. The overall order of the reaction is given by M plus N. The value of the exponents M and N in the rate law must be determined by experiment. So from stoichiometry it is not possible to predict. They cannot be deduced from the stoichiometry of the reaction. For example, consider the isomerization of cyclopropane that we discussed earlier. The results shown in table 7.2, this table indicates that if concentration of cyclopropane is reduced to half, the rate also reduced to half. You see here, concentration is 2, this concentration is 1. Now what about the reaction rate? Reaction rate also just half of this value here. See, again this half value, this one 0.5. Rate this rate also again half of this value. Okay. It means that rate depends upon concentration of cyclopropane raised to the first power. So rate is equal to rate constant into cyclopropane concentration to the power 1. This is the rate law for the isomerization reaction of cyclopropane. Okay. Then from this rate constant also we can find out using this K value. Rate constant equal to rate divided by concentration of this value. We can change here. Okay. Concentration of cyclopropane. So you see here, these values are obtained from this one, this equation. K is equal to rate. This is rate by concentration of cyclopropane. That means when this value is divided by 2, we will get 3.46 into 10 to the power minus 2. That is written here. Okay. Then rate this value for the concentration 1. Concentration 1. When this value is divided by 1, we will get the same value. Okay. Then you see, when concentration is 0.5, reaction rate is this value. There also we can write here. Then this value divided by 0.5. That means this value we can multiply with 2. we will get the same value. So rate constant is a constant. It cannot change or it cannot vary with the concentration of reactants. Let us consider another example. The oxidation of nitric oxide NO. You see the equation 2NO plus O2 gives 2NO2. All the reactants products are in gaseous state. So this G is written in bracket. Series of experiments are conducted by keeping the concentration of one of the reactants constant and changing the concentration of others. You see here, experiment 3 experiments are done. Nitric oxide concentration into 10 to the power minus 2 in unit is mole per liter. Okay, nitric oxide concentration how much? 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 2. This also 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 2. So nitric oxide concentration is kept constant and concentration of oxygen is changed. First 1.1 taken, then 2.2 taken. Okay. Then initial rate, this experimental value, rate is found to be these values. Here 19.26, here 38.40. Then now what we are going to change, the concentration of oxygen is kept constant, this value 1.1, and concentration of nitric oxide is doubled. Okay, now the initial rate is determined, you see 76.80. Okay, and all these value, all these concentration have into 10 to the power minus 2 also. Here also like this only, into 10 to the power minus 2 also found. Okay, then here also 10 to the power minus 2. Okay, then rate is equal to rate constant into here two terms are there, nitric oxide and oxygen. So nitric oxide to the power m, oxygen to the power n. Okay, for experiment 1, this experiment, these values we can substitute. Experiment 1, rate we can represent this rate 1 equal to k into this equation as it is written here, then value substituted. Rate for initial rate 1 R1 equal to this value for experiment 1, 19.26 into 10 to the power minus 2 equal to k into nitric oxide concentration, this value 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 2, 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 2. In oxygen concentration, there is also 1.1 into 10 to the power minus 2 written here. Okay. Similarly, for experiment 2, we can say this rate 2 equal to rate 2 is how much? 38.40. 38.40 into 10 to the power minus 2 equal to concentration of nitric oxide to the power m. Concentration nitric oxide here you see 1.3. 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 2, the whole power m. Okay, then oxygen concentration, you see oxygen concentration is 2.2 into 10 to the power minus 2, the whole power n. Okay, then similarly for experiment 3 we can write rate 3 equal to what value? 76.80. So 76.8 into 10 to the power minus 2 is 10 to the power minus 2 equal to k into nitric oxide concentration 2.6 into 10 to the power minus 2. Okay, into the whole power m into then oxygen concentration, you see 1.1 into 10 to the power minus 2, 1.1 into 10 to the power minus 2, the whole power n. Now we can divide, you see these three equations you compare. Okay, then here this value and this value same, power also same. If we divide these two, now what will happen? This value will cancel. Okay, remaining only n term will be there. Okay, and we can cancel this also. So we can find out n is how much. So equation 2 divided by equation 1 gives, equation 2 divided by equation 1 gives to this value 38.40 into 10 to the power minus 2. Okay, then divided by 19.26 into 10 to the power minus 2. Okay, equal to right side value also we can divide like this. This value we can write first divided by this value. Okay, so k and k cancel 10 to the power minus 2 to the power m. This value and this 10 to the power minus 2 also cancel. This 10 to the power minus 2, this 10 to the power minus 2 cancel. Okay, so then here 1.3 and 1.3 also, this time completely cancelled. Okay, then here 2.2 divided by 1.1. If we cancel it, we will get 1.1. Okay, it is first it is written as it is 2.2 divided by 1.1. Okay, the whole power n equal to 2. Then if you divide these two, we will get to 2 to the power 2. So 2 is equal to 2 to the power 2. Here 2 power no number, that means it is 1. So n is equal to 1. That is n is equal to 1. Therefore, the reaction is first order with respect to oxygen. Then equation 3 divided by equation 1. You see here, equation 3, this one. Here, this term and this term, same. So equation 3 divided by equation 1 we can write. This one you see, 76.8. This value 76.8 into 10 to the power minus 2 divided by 1. 19.26 into 10 to the power minus 2. This value. Okay. Then right side also we can write simply the values. Okay. Now this k and k cancel. This value completely cancel. This 10 to the power minus 2, 10 to the power minus 2 cancel. Remaining 2.6 to the power m divided by 1.3 to the power m. Okay. Left side value you see. This one into 4 is this value. Okay. So here 4. So then if we divide this, you see 1.3 into 2 is this one. So we can write it is 2. 2 to the power m is equal to 4. This 4 also we can change 2 to the power something. Okay, so we can write 2 to the power 2 equal to 2 to the power m. That is m is equal to 2. Therefore, the reaction is second order with respect to nitric oxide. The rate law is rate 1 equal to, the first condition it is written, rate is equal to k into nitric oxide concentration power 2 into oxygen concentration power 1. It comes from this experiment, this value only. M and n values are substituted, only that much. Okay. The overall order of the reaction is equal to, these two powers we can add, 1 plus 2 plus 1, so equal to 3. Then what are the difference between rate and rate constant of a reaction? First, rate of a reaction, then rate constant of a reaction. See, it represents, it means rate represents speed at which the reactants are converted into products at any instant. Okay, rate constant is a proportionality constant. Then rate of reaction, it is measured as decrease in the concentration of the reactants or increase in the concentration of products. Okay, and then rate constant is it is equal to the rate of reaction when the concentration of each of the reactants is unity. And then rate of reaction, it depends on initial concentration of reactants. Rate constant depends does not depends on initial concentration of reactants. The next term, molecularity. Kinetic studies involve not only measurement of rate of reaction but also proposal of the reasonable reaction mechanism. So chemical kinetics explain the reaction mechanism also. Okay, you see, then what is called elementary reaction? It is one of the book back question. Exactly the question is question number 5. You see, what is an elementary reaction? What is an elementary reaction? Give the differences between order and molecularity of a reaction. 2 questions are there. See, an elementary step is characterized by its molecularity. Okay. Then what is called the elementary step? That answer. The total number of reactant species that are involved in an elementary step is called molecularity. Okay, molecularity of that particular step. Okay, so what is called the elementary reaction? Here we studied. Each and every single step in a reaction mechanism is called elementary reaction. Okay, sometimes some reaction may take place in 2 steps, 3 steps, and so on. Each steps are called elementary reaction. Okay, let us recall the hydrolysis of tertiary butyl bromide studied in 11th standard. Since the rate of since the rate determining elementary step involves only T-butyl bromide, the reaction is called a unimolecular nucleophile substitution reaction, SN1 reaction, unimolecular nucleophile substitution reaction. Which one? Tertiary butyl bromide reaction, hydrolysis reaction, hydrolysis of tertiary butyl bromide. Okay. Then let us understand the elementary reaction by considering another example. The decomposition of hydrogen peroxide catalyzed by iodide ion. Okay, hydrogen peroxide decomposes to form water and oxygen. It is experimentally found that the reaction is first order. This reaction is first order with respect to both hydrogen peroxide and iodide ion, which indicates that iodide ion is also involved in the reaction. Okay, the mechanism involves the following steps. You see, first step, hydrogen peroxide combines with the iodide ion to form from this one oxygen combined with the I minus. So we will get H2O liquid plus OI minus AQ. These are AQ. Okay. Then step 2, this hydrogen peroxide again combines with the OI minus. Okay, this OI minus. Now what will happen? You see, from this one oxygen combined with this oxygen to form O2, and this iodide ion is regenerated, and hydrogen peroxide is converted to water. Overall reaction is, we can combine these two, we can add these two. Now what will happen? OI minus and OI minus cancel. So the remaining part is H2O2, here also H2O2, 2H2O2, AQ gives 2H2O liquid, this one and this one, 2H2O liquid plus O2, this one and this O2. Okay. These two reactions are elementary reactions. This is one of the elementary reactions, this is another elementary reaction. Adding equation 1 and 2 gives the overall reaction. Step 1 is the rate determining step. What is called rate determining step? Some reactions have several elementary steps. For example, this reaction have 2 elementary steps. The rate of the 2 elementary steps are not equal. One of the elementary steps have the lowest value, lowest rate. Okay, another elementary reaction have higher value. Okay, the rate of you see the elementary step in which the rate of reaction is very low is called the rate determining step. The elementary reaction with the lowest rate is called rate determining step, since it involves both hydrogen peroxide and iodide ion. This reaction involves both hydrogen peroxide and iodide ion. 2 species are there. This reaction we can say bimolecular reaction. So the overall reaction is bimolecular. Okay. And then difference between order and molecularity. Order of a reaction, it is the sum of powers of concentration terms involved in the experimentally determined rate law. Molecularity is, it is total number of reactant species that are involved in an elementary steps. Then order of reaction, it can be 0, fractional or integer. It may be 0, fractional or integer. Molecularity of the reaction, it is always a whole number. It cannot be 0 or fractional number. Then order is assigned for an overall reaction, but molecularity is assigned for elementary steps of the mechanism. Okay. Question number 5 answer. This one also, what are the difference between order and molecularity also included. Okay. Now let us see example 1. Consider the oxidation of nitric oxide to form nitrogen dioxide. The equation is given. 2NO gas plus O2 gas gives 2NO2 gas. Question A, express the rate of the reaction in terms of changes in concentration of NO, O2 and NO2. Question B, at a particular instant when concentration of oxygen is decreasing at 0.2 mole per liter per second, at what rate is nitrogen dioxide concentration increasing at that instant? So now let us see first question number A. Express the rate of reaction in terms of changes in the concentration of NO, O2 and NO2. You see from this equation, you see rate is equal to, in terms of reactant, we can write minus concentration of D, concentration of the reactant divided by dt. So we can write here minus D NO concentration by dt. Here you see coefficient 2 is there. So divide by 2. So we'll get minus 1 by 2 dNO by dt. Then in terms of oxygen, here there is no coefficient. Since it is a reactant, we can put minus sign. So minus dO2 by dt. This is a product in terms of nitrogen dioxide. It is product. So no need of minus sign. But here one coefficient is there, number of mole is there. So we can divide by this number. So we'll get 1 by 2 dNO2 by dt. Then question number B. At a particular instant when oxygen concentration is decreasing at 0.2 mole per liter per second, at what rate is nitrogen dioxide increasing at that instant? So you see concentration oxygen, concentration nitrogen dioxide. In this rate expression, you see this is concentration nitrogen, this is concentration nitrogen dioxide. These two parts we can take. Okay. So minus D O2 concentration by dt equal to 1 by 2 d NO2 concentration by dt. Then we want to find out rate is which one? Rate of increasing concentration of NO2. That is what we need. So this equation we can rearrange that dNO2 divided by dt equal to, this 2 will go here. So we'll get 2 into minus dO2 by dt. That concentration we can write, you see. So 2 into decreasing concentration is given here 0.2. So we can write, instead of this value, we can write 0.2. So we'll get 2 into 0.2 equal to 0.4 mole per liter per second. Okay. And then evaluate yourself. Question number 1. Write the rate expression for the following reactions, assuming that as elementary reactions. First, this question you see 3A plus 5B2 gives 4CD. So rate in terms of A we can write, these are reactants. So minus 1 by 3 here, number of mole is 3, 1 by 3 dA by dt. And then in terms of B we can write, see, minus 1 by 5 d B2 concentration by dt. In terms of CD we can write, since it is product there is no minus sign. So 1 by 4 d CD concentration divided by dt. Then for the second question, the rate is equal to, in terms of x2, here there is no number of moles, that means the number of mole is 1. We can write minus dx2 concentration by dt. In terms of y, minus dy2 concentration by dt. In terms of xy, this is product, so there is no minus sign. So we can write here 1 by 2 dxy concentration by dt. See the next question. Consider the decomposition of dinitrogen pentoxide to form NO2 and O2. At a particular instant, dinitrogen pentoxide disappears at the rate of 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole per decimeter cube per second. At what rate are NO2 and O2 formed? What is the rate of the reaction? Okay, so the equation is given. 2 N2O5 is 4 NO2 plus O2 given. Rate of disappearance of N2O5 is given. Okay, 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 2, 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole per decimeter cube per second. Then from this equation, we can write rate as rate is equal to, in terms of N2O5, we can write minus 1 by 2. Here 2 is there, so minus 1 by 2 d N2O5 concentration divided by dt equal to, in terms of product NO2, you see here 4, number of mole is 4. So 1 by 4 into d NO2 by dt, then which is equal to, in terms of oxygen, we can write dO2 by dt. So now first we want to find out rate of appearance of NO2 and O2. These two are the question we have to find out. Then again rate of the reaction also they are asking. So we can take this part we can take. So minus 1 by 2 d N2O5 by dt equal to 1 by 4 d NO2 by dt. Okay, this part we can take in. Then we want to find out d NO2 by dt is how much. Okay, so d NO2 by dt equal to, this 4 comes here. Okay, so minus 4 by 2 into d N2O5 concentration by dt. These 2 and 2 we can cancel, so we will get here only 2. Okay, so 2 into, then rate of disappearance of N2O5 is given here, minus, which one? 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 2. 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 2. What about this minus sign? The minus sign is not written. The minus sign indicate that the concentration decreases. That is what it is given here. Which one? Disappears. Disappears means it decreases only. Okay. So the minus sign included this in this value. Okay. Because decreasing concentration only given there. So you see, so 2 into 2.5. There is no need of minus sign here now. Into 10 to the power minus 2 equal to 2 into 2.5. That is 5. 5 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole per decimeter cube per liter. Okay. So rate of appearance of NO2 we find out. Then rate of appearance of oxygen we have to find out. So we can take this part of the equation, this first term and the last term. Minus 1 by 2 d N2O5 concentration by dt equal to dO2 concentration by dt. So dO2 concentration by dt equal to minus 1 by 2. This time only it is written. Then minus d N2O5 concentration divided by dt. That value is given 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 2. So here already 1 by 2 is there, that we can write 1 by 2 into 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 2, which is equal to 1.25 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole per decimeter cube per second. Okay. Then one more question is asked here. What is asked? What is the rate of the reaction? So rate of the reaction equal to, here, this is the rate. Rate of the reaction equal to minus 1 by 2 into d N2O5 by dt. This one we can take, or this one we can take, or the rate of appearance of oxygen we can take. That value means no need to change anything. So rate is equal to dO2 by dt we can write. Then dO2 by dt already we find out, that value we can write. Okay. Otherwise we can take this value also. This value is given in the textbook. That answer is, this value is divided by 2. Okay. Like that also we can get. So you see, rate of the reaction equal to minus 1 by 2 d N2O5 concentration by dt equal to how much? 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 divided by 2. We will get to 1.25 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole per decimeter cube per second. Okay. Then example 2. What is the order with respect to each of the reaction and overall order of the following reactions? Okay. This is the first question. This equation gives this value. The experimental rate law, that is also given the question. So rate is equal to K into Br minus concentration into BrO3 minus concentration into H plus concentration. So we can write order in terms of Br minus equal to, here power is 1. No number, that means 1. So order with respect to Br minus is 1. Order with respect to BrO3 minus is, that also 1. Here there is no power term. That is power is 1. Then order with respect to H plus is 2. Here 2 is there. Okay. Then overall order of the reaction equal to all the three values we can add. 1 plus 1 plus 2, that is 4. Then for the second question, acetaldehyde gives methane and carbon monoxide. The experimental rate law is rate is equal to K into CH3COO concentration to the power 3 by 2. So order with respect to acetaldehyde concentration, acetaldehyde, order with respect to acetaldehyde equal to this the power 10. Okay, so 3 by 2. Okay, so overall order equal to, here there is no other term, only acetaldehyde is there. So overall order also the same value, 3 by 2. Then example 3, the rate of the reaction X plus 2Y gives product is 4 into 10 to the power minus 3. This is the rate of the reaction, mole per liter per second. If concentration of X is equal to concentration of Y equal to 0.2 into 0.2 molarity, moles per liter, and rate constant at 400 Kelvin is 2 into 10 to the power minus 2 per second. What is the overall order of the reaction? Solution, rate is equal to, for this, how to write rate law? Rate is equal to rate constant into concentration of X to the power sometimes, say here N, then into concentration of Y time to the power M. And now, rate value is given the question, 4 into 10 to the power minus 3. You can write here, 4 into 10 to the power minus 3 mole per liter per second equal to rate constant also given, 2 into 10 to the power minus 2 second. Okay. Then what is the overall order of the reaction? And then we can complete which one? The rate law. You see, this is rate constant. Concentration of X is given 0.2 mole per liter. Or capital M we can write. The concentration of Y is also given. That also the same value. Here power is N, here M. Okay. Then this value we can change to the left side. Okay. So we will get 4 into 10 to the power minus 3 divided by 2 into 10 to the power minus 2. The unit also we can write. Now the per second we can cancel. Okay. Then here you see 0.2 mole per liter. Here also 0.2 mole per liter. Here power is N, here M. So all together we can write 0.2 to the power N plus M. Concentration unit also you see mole per liter power N plus M. Same thing we written. Okay. Then you see this value we can simplify. This 2 and 2 we can cancel. So remaining 2 is there. This 10 to the power minus 2 we can cancel, or the 10 to the power minus 2 we can change it to the numerator. It becomes plus 2. So when we simplify with this number, we will get 10 to the power minus 1. So 2 into 10 to the power minus 1, that is 0.2. 0.2 mole per liter equal to 0.2 to the power N plus M. Okay. Then the unit also we can write. Now you see from this equation, see the balance left side and right side, you see what we will get. So see here also 0.2 is there, here 0.2, here power is N plus M. Here there is no power term. Okay, so we can say N plus M is equal to 1. Here no power term means there is 1. Okay, so N plus M is equal to 1. That's the overall order of the reaction. Okay. Then evaluate yourself. For a reaction, X plus Y gives a product. Quadrupling concentration of X. When concentration of X is increased by 4 times, okay, increases the rate by a factor of 8. Then quadrupling both X and Y. When the concentration of X is increased by 4 times, also Y is increased by 4 times, then increases the rate by a factor of 16. Find the order of the reaction with respect to X and Y. What is the overall order of the reaction? See, say rate is equal to K into, the equation is given, X plus Y gives a product. So rate is equal to rate constant into X to the power, say A, concentration of Y to the power B. Now the given values we can write. When concentration of X is quadrupled, increased by 4 times. So instead of concentration of X, we can write 4 into concentration of X. Okay, the whole power A. This Y term, here there is no change in concentration. So as it is, we can write. But rate of reaction increased by 8-fold, 8 times given. So we can write here 8R equal to this value. Okay. Then this 4 we can change outside the bracket, or we can change to the beginning. Okay. Here the power A is common for 4 as well as concentration of X. Okay. So we will get 4 to the power A. This value we can write at the beginning, 4 to the power A. Then again you keep in mind 4 is equal to 2 square. So we can write 2 power 2A. 2 power 2A. 4 to the power A is equal to 2 to the power 2A. Okay. This 8 we can write 2Q. Okay. Then compare equation 1 and 2. Or we can say dividing equation 2 by 1. Like that also we can write. Okay. So when we compare this, you see, this R and this R, we can cancel. This K cancel. X power A, Y power B also we cancel. So the remaining term, 2 to the power 3 is equal to 2 to the power A. Sorry, 2 to the power 2A. Okay. So 2 to the power 2A is equal to 3, or A is equal to 3 by 2. Okay. Then we have to find out B. Is right. For that, they given when concentration of X and Y both are quadrupled, rate of reaction increased by 16 times. So instead of R, we can write 16R equal to K into, instead of concentration of X, we can write 4 concentration of X. So 4 concentration of X to the power, whole power A. Similarly, instead of Y, we can write 4 concentration of Y. So 4 concentration of Y to the power B. Then we can rearrange this 16, we can write 2 to the power 4. This 4 we can take outside, so we'll get 4 to the power A. Or we can say 2 to the power 2A. It is written here. You see, 2 to the power 2A. Similarly, here also 4 to the power B, or we can say 2 to the power 2B. We can written here. Then these two terms we can write at the beginning. You see, 2 to the power, this one, 16. 2 to the power 4 we can write, or 2 into 2 we can write. Okay, equal to into R equal to 2 to the power 2 into A plus B. That is, here you see 2A, here 2B. Okay, here for both the base is 2 only. Okay, so we can write 2 to the power 2A plus 2B. That is 2 into A plus B. Okay, then into K concentration of A to the power A to the power, sorry, X to the power A into Y to the power B. Now comparing equation 1 and 3, this equation you see, this equation and this equation you compare. This R is here also, we can cancel it. This K, X to the power A, Y to the power B. That times also we can cancel. Or we can say equation 3 divided by equation 1. Okay, that is what we are writing. Okay, now we will get, you see what we will get, 2 to the power 2 into 2 equal to 2 to the power 2 into A plus B. This 2 also common, power 1, 2 is common. That also we can delete. The remaining is, we will get 2 to the power 2 is equal to 2 to the power A plus B. Okay, or in other words, we can say A plus B is equal to 2. Already we know that A is equal to 3 by 2. We can write here A is equal to 3 by 2, and B is unknown, so B equal to 2. So this value we can change it to the right side. We will get B is equal to 2 minus 3 by 2. That is 1 by 2. Okay, by taking LCM we can simplify, or we can write simply also. This is 2, this is 1 and half, minus 1 and half. So balance is half. Okay, so order with respect to X is, that is A equal to 3 by 2. Order with respect to Y is B, that is 1 by 2. Overall order is equal to, these two we have to add, 1 and half plus half equal to 2. See the second question, find the individual and overall order of the following reaction using the given data. For this equation, 2NO plus Cl2 gives 2NOCl. The data is given. See, this is NO concentration, this is Cl2 concentration, this is rate, initial rate, values are given. Okay. So first we can write the rate law. Rate law, R is equal to, you see this equation, NO and Cl2. Okay, so concentration of NO to the power X or we can write A, any symbol we can write. A concentration of Cl2 to the power Y. Then substitute the given values. Rate is equal to 7.8 into 10 to the power minus 5. This value we can write equal to K into concentration of NO, that is 0.1 to the power X. And concentration of Cl2, that is 0.1 to the power Y. See, this is equation number 1. Then similarly, we can substitute the value of the second readings. Okay, so rate is equal to 3.12 into 10 to the power minus 4. 3.14 into 12 into 10 to the power minus 4 equal to rate constant into concentration of NO, that is 0.2 to the power X. Then you see concentration of Cl2, that is concentration of Cl2, that is 0.1. So 0.1 to the power Y. Okay. Then the first time you see here rate is here into 10 to the power minus 5. This also we can change like that. So here we can decrease in the power, we can decrease 1. So here we can increase 1. Okay. So this is 10 to the power minus 5. Here we can increase 1 digit. So 31.2. Okay, equal to. Then we can rearrange this equation in such a way that we have to get these terms. Okay. So these 2 we can write 2 into 0.1. Okay, 2 into 0.1. Remaining as it is we can return. Okay. Then you see this term, you see this 2 we can take it out. So 2 to the power X will comes out. 2 to the power X into K into 0.1 to the power X to 0.1 to the power Y. Okay. What about the left side value you see? Now you see, you compare this value and this value. Okay. This value is a multiple of this value, or the any one value is the multiple of another value. Generally like that only they will give the question. Okay. Then which how many times multiple you see? This is 7.8. This is 31.2. Okay. Then you see 7 4s are 28. So around 4 times it is coming. Now you check exactly. 4 8s are 32. 2. Balance 3. Then 7 4s are 28 plus 3, 31. Exactly the same value we are getting. So we can write it is, instead of this number we can write 4 into this value we can write. Okay. Then 4 is equal to, here right side you see, here there is no 4 term. 2 is there. So we can write 2 to the power 2. Instead of 4 we can write 2 to the power 2. So 2 to the power 2 into 7.8, this same value, the remaining value as it is we can write. Okay. Now we can compare equation 1 and 3. That means equation 3 divided by equation 1. Okay, you see. So these terms cancel. The remaining is 2 to the power 2 is 2 to the power X. 2 to the power 2 is equal to 2 to the power X. Therefore, X is equal to 2. The power you see, here X, here 2. Okay. So X value we find out. Then we have to find out the value of Y. Now, in the rate expression, we can substitute the third reading. So, right side 9.36 into 10 to the power minus 4. There is rate. We can write here. Then equal to K into, here you see, NO concentration to the power X. Here 0.2 to the power X into concentration, which one? Cl2 concentration 0.3 into 10 to the, 0.3 to the power Y. Okay. And then you see this value and this value you compare. Then this equation 2, this rate constant, this rate value, when we multiply with the 3, we will get exactly the same value. So we can write 3 into this value, 3.12 into 10 to the power minus 4, we return. Okay. This 2 produce this value exactly. Okay. So equal to K into this value as it is, we return. Okay. Then you see here, this value and the second equation, this value you see. Okay, we have to adjust in such a way that we have to get like these terms, K 0.2 to the power X, 0.1 to the power Y. Like that we rearrange here. Okay, so we will get 0.2 to the power X. As it is, we can write, instead of 0.3, we can write 3 into 0.1. Okay, to the power Y. Then this 3, we can take it out. So we'll get 3 to the power Y, this one. 3 to the power Y into 0.1. Remaining as it is, we written. Now, the equation 4 we can compare with the equation 2. or we can say equation 4 divided by equation 2 gives. So what will happen, you see, this term cancel, this k is cancelled, 0.2 to the power x is cancelled, then 0.1 to the power y also cancelled. The remaining term is here, left side 3, right side 3 to the power y. Okay, that means y is equal to 1. So we can write order with respect to y is equal to 1. Already we find out order with respect to nitric oxide is 2. Now we got order with respect to Cl2 is 1. Overall order is 2 plus 1 equal to 3. அன்பார்ந்த மாணவர்களே, இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடித்திருந்தால் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் செய்யுங்கள், லைக் செய்யுங்கள், ஷேர் செய்யுங்கள். திரையில் தோன்றும் லிங்கை பயன்படுத்தி +2 கெமிஸ்ட்ரியில் உள்ள வீடியோக்கள் அனைத்தையும் பார்வையிடலாம். நன்றி.